Hey everybody, it's Cindy, Robbie's mom. It's been a long time since I've done any videos, and I have a couple that I want to do. There was a whole drama saga that happened back in March where I lost my Robbie necklace, and I was on the news and stuff like that. I realized I never did a video, so I will do that. But I just wanted to pop on really quickly just to tell you that I'm working on a new project and I'm kind of excited about it. I am writing a series of children's books about Robbie the penguin. So for those of you that have followed along, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch one of the last videos. It's called Penguins and Orbs, and it'll explain how after Robbie went to heaven, all these penguins kept appearing everywhere. And so I have been working on a different book about choosing paint colors for 2.5 years. So I've been working on that one so much that I put a children's book idea on the back burner. But I just had a conversation with somebody 2 weeks ago, and she is a PR person, and she got more excited about the idea of this children's book than about my other books. So I thought, well, I don't know, maybe I'm onto something. So I posted on Facebook and I immediately got like over 450 likes and 200 comments. It was like crazy. Like the post blew up. So I said, all right, let me do this. So not only did I sit down and write one book, I wrote 12. It's a whole series of books. It was done. I got it all written in a week. And the reason that it was easy for me is because for one thing, the subject is a lot of the videos that we did, but I talk a lot about all of Robbie's escapades when he was little, and they're all my little stories that I've always wanted to tell about him anyway. So they just kind of all came out and it just flowed. And I'm also a songwriter. I've recorded a couple CDs, so I do think in rhyme, so the books rhyme. And I think that they tell cute little stories. I try to make it funny. It will also teach people little tidbits and nuggets about autism. And I'm hoping that it will be helpful for parents that their kids are newly diagnosed, or for teachers, or for anyone that wants to kind of get word out in a cute, comical, funny way about what it's like to have a child with autism. So I wanted to share it with you just a little bit. Let me see if I can get this over here. Put you on here. You can see I've got all my paints and stuff out because I've been working on my illustrations now. So that's where I am so far. So I want to read you. I'm going to just read you the first couple pages of the book, just sort of as a test, just to give you an idea of what the book is like. This is the very first book. This is when Robbie was first born, when he was a baby, and then when he's diagnosed with autism. I'm not going to share the whole book because I don't want to give it away. I want to just read you the first couple pages and show you the illustrations, and let me know what you think. And the best way to talk to me is on Facebook, okay? Not on YouTube, because I have comments blocked, because when I first did this channel, I had some wacky people making some nasty comments, so I just blocked them all. So if you want to talk to me, hop over on Facebook. I just posted a couple pictures of the book on my Facebook page, and you can comment under there and let me know your thoughts. Okay, so here we go. It starts out, Robbie is a penguin who loves riding in the car. His mama always says, I love you just the way you are. I didn't do that illustration yet. I think that's going to be the first page of every book. When Robbie was a baby, he learned things a little slow. Poor Robbie is a baby. His mama always thought, he'll catch up one day, I know. Mama liked to hold him when he didn't want to walk. Robbie was so sweet and quiet, he rarely ever talked. There's Mama holding her baby penguin. That's me. When Robbie went to daycare, other penguins liked to play, but Robbie liked the puddles. He could splash and splash all day. I didn't draw that one yet. Every morning, all the penguins sat around for circle time, but Robbie didn't like to sit. He got up every time. My sister used to teach daycare, and she used to talk about circle time. And she used to talk about certain kids that wouldn't sit, that she figured they probably were on the spectrum. The stories come from a lot of things in my life. At snack time, many times his water bottle made him choke. The other penguins laughed. They thought it was a silly joke. He was the only little penguin who refused to eat his fishies. He didn't like the taste of anything all wet and squishy. That was that one. Some penguins liked to play with trucks and push the cars ahead, but Robbie liked to line up all the cars and trucks instead. Now, Robbie didn't do that, but that's typical autistic behavior. When teacher said it's cleanup time, toys go in the bin, but Robbie liked to run instead and spin and spin and spin. There's Robbie spinning. Teacher talked to Mama, and she said, Robbie doesn't talk. He likes to flap his flippers, and he really likes to rock. He doesn't pay attention, and he doesn't play with blocks. I know another special teacher who will love him lots and lots. There we go. That's Mama's first inkling that something ain't right. And it's usually right about that age, preschool age, when they're about 2.5, 3 years old, that they stop talking and the behaviors start to pop up. And it's usually the daycare teacher that is the first one to notice. So that's as much as you're going to get from me today. The story goes on, and the running theme is always how Mama always says, I love you just the way you are. I don't know what I'm going to call the series yet. I don't know what I'm going to title the books. Just the Way You Are is already taken. I already found a book called that, so that's not an option. But if you do have any ideas for book title, well, it really would be the series title. Each book, I do have little titles for each book having to do with what the adventure is, that book. But for the whole series, I'm not sure. Do I call it Robbie and Me? You know, I don't know, because it's not really written as me talking in first person. It's written in third person. So I don't know that Robbie and Me fits. It is the story of Robbie and his mama, kind of like our videos, but I'm not sure exactly what to call the series. So if you have any ideas, hop over on my Facebook page and let's talk it out and figure it out. So that's it for today. I'm going to get back to my painting and drawing. And it's fun for me because it's kind of like I'm spending a little time with Robbie. I feel like he's guiding me along here because I've been remembering things that I didn't even remember, all these funny, silly little things that he used to do that are making its way into the books. And as I read them to my husband, he's like, oh my gosh, how are you remembering all this stuff? I'm like, I don't know. I think Robbie's just guiding me. He's like, Mommy, remember this? Remember that? So, yeah, so that's it for today. I will keep you posted as I go along. And people are going to ask, do I have a publisher? No, I do not. I'm going to self-publish. And you can just do that easily through Amazon. And we'll see how it goes. That's it for now. Bye, everybody. Talk to you soon. How do you shut this off? Yeah.